Good morning, everyone. It has been about a month and a half, almost a month and a half since the last video I uploaded, and things are growing like crazy in the garden, and I wanted to share it with you guys before I start, start harvesting it. So, I have to say I feel like I have the tomato plant invasion in my garden, because none of these tomatoes I had planted this year. There's only a few that I planted, which was last year, and they're still growing and are producing for me. So I decided to keep those, but the rest of them I did not plant, and they're just been growing like crazy. So this one here you're looking at is cherry tomatoes. This I did not plant. It is planted against the chicken coop, and it is growing like crazy. I know I'm supposed to like trim them, but you know what? They're growing just fine. I thought I'd leave them alone. So it is all the way up to the roof. Then it is probably about 6 feet tall now and still growing. It's got a lot of fruit. So I'm just letting it grow, letting it do its way. There's a ton of it there. So and it's growing some more over here. Lots and lots of tomato. I do have eggplant growing down there, and I just don't see it anymore. There it is, sort of. It's right there with that. Say it's not really doing so well because it's just covered in this tomato vines. This one is volunteered also. It's not doing so great. It's very yellow compared to this guy. It's sitting in a pot. This one's sitting right directly in the soil against the chicken coop. So I don't know if the chicken poop is helping fertilize the ground there, but they seem to be loving it. I'm starting to see some ripe tomatoes there. So here's one. They're kind of tiny. Excuse me. Here we go. Here's one. So let's sample it. This is chive, and that's parsley, and here's some more tomatoes that's growing. They are blooming. There's a lot of flowers in them, so I'm just letting them grow. But I'm telling you guys, they are just everywhere in my garden. Look at this. This whole planting section against my chicken coop is pretty much nothing but tomatoes. Then we go over here. This tomato right here, this is my grapevine pot. This is a volunteered tomato as well. It looks like a pretty nice tomato. So, again, I didn't plant it. I'm excited to see what kind of tomatoes this is. This is some kind of citrus tree. I planted this from seed. I don't know if it's a lemon or tangerine. So I put out some cucumber, and they're starting to produce. This is a burpless cucumber. So there's a lot of here's one. See, I wanted to do this for you guys so I can go ahead and start harvesting some of this. Look, can't see from there, but there we go. There you go. This one is ready to go. I can start juicing now. So I've just been waiting for my cucumber. My grapes are starting to get ripe now. This is the first one that started. So there's a lot of fruit that I can start harvesting. And then this is the second pot. And again, look at it. It's got a lot of fruits. So this has been a month and a half since I last filmed. This one is a squash, and look what I got here. Got a some kind of worm who loves enjoying my. This is what is this? This is my kale. and it just loved it. So let's see if I can get you out of there. Yes, I gotcha. I gotcha. Here, Silky. Here, Silky. I'm gonna give it that to Silky. She can enjoy it. Got some strawberry. We've been picking a lot of strawberry out of my pots here. So this one don't have very much, and they're not. The size of them have gotten smaller. They used to be a lot bigger. So and then this one, this strawberry pot right here is looking really pretty. The size are pretty nice. And there's a lot here that I need to go ahead and pick before they go bad. See, look at the size. They're pretty good size. But there's a lot of them in there. So we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna get ready to pick them. But that's pretty. It's nice. I can't wait to pick this guy. Maybe I'll let Brooklyn pick those. This is I think this is jalapeno. There's a few in there, but this one seems to be growing faster, and I know that there's something enjoying the leaves as well. And then this one, I tried my attempt to the peas again, and I planted this with seeds shortly after I filmed the first garden update, and they seem to be doing really good. I need to do something and have them climb on a little trellis there. So, and it's like a jungle over here compared to the last time that I shared it with you guys. My mango's doing really well, and they're getting really nice and big there. So you guys know how excited I am with this. Let's see. Wow. Can't tell you guys what's all in here now. My cilantro is overgrown now, so I'm just gonna let this guy go to seed and then just cut him down and give them to the chickens. My mustard, we really enjoyed our mustard, and it's pretty much gone to now, so I'm just gonna let that to seed. I had some foot-long beans here, and this guy right here, I believe it's cantaloupe. So we'll see. And then this one, you guys said what it is, and now I can't remember now the name of it as well. I just love the flowers. These are supposed to be edible too, so, but I haven't really done much with that guy. Whoops, I lost my tomato. Here's another tomato plant that is volunteered, and down here I have, I'm sorry you guys, but I'm stuffy today. I don't know what's wrong. Anyways, kale is growing beautifully. And then also this large leaf here are my beets. I grow them because I want juice. I don't know if you can see the size of this guy. But it's huge. So kale, beets, and green beans. I got green beans down here too. Trying to find my little cherry tomato. Where'd it go? If I don't find it, then it's gonna end up being a volunteer tomato again next year. So I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so more cilantro here. The green beans are starting to produce. In fact, there are a lot here that I need to go ahead and harvest as well. Here's some, and I just got it climbing up here, and I do need to harvest a lot of this. So look at them, very nice, very nice. And there's 10 more there, and there's some more down here that I could also harvest. So here, but I need to pull them out before they really start getting old on the vine, and they won't be so good anymore. So that's that wildness there. Look at that. This cilantro is so tall, it's probably a good 4.5 feet tall. So it's just growing wild. Some calamansi, it's a Philippine citrus, lime kind of lemongrass. Down here I have squash, the yellow squash right here. Oh, that's pretty good size. So I'm gonna have to harvest that before it gets. I'm eating this tomato. Oh, it's so delicious. Okay, there's plenty more here. So this guy is, oh my goodness, is ready. I'm gonna grab it before it gets too big. Look at that. Look at the size of this guy. Pretty good. More volunteer tomato with lots of fruit. Cherry tomatoes. And then just my blueberries, not doing so well. There's one fruit. This one is, I don't know, probably gone now. And there's another one down there. I have a cantaloupe or honey, some kind of melon down there. It's not doing so well. It's just so tiny. Can't see. Papayas are doing good. Eggplant's doing good. I lost my, so I don't know what ate it. But these tomatoes right here, they're the existing one I planted last year. So I just been harvesting them. Look at all that tomatoes in there. These are all ready to be picked. So, and it's just still producing for me. So I just love it. Here I have some more beans. This one, crazy. This spot right here, more volunteer tomato. Looks like these are cherry tomatoes as well. I also have some green beans growing here. And this guy right here is cantaloupe, I believe. Have a lot of blooms, but there's no sign of any fruits possibly growing from it. So, but we'll see. This is what I call a lazy gardener. I just throw everything in there. I leave anything that grows. And this is the reason why I just leave it, because they're just good plant. Look at the fruit this thing is produced. I think this is what do you call that? Italian tomato. Look how pretty they are. I forget the name, but they are Italian tomato. Those are my favorite tomatoes. So, God, grown blank here. But now over here, it's also growing wild. More beans that I need to go ahead and pick. Oh, look at the size of these guys. I need to pick them before they get any larger. So, and then I got, excuse me, and then I got a couple of corn there that's growing. I don't know how much I'll get out of this, guys, but whatever. Again, I'm a lazy gardener, so I just put down there and I let its thing do its, you know. If it grows, it gives me something that's a big plus. So the pepper is still doing good. I actually picked a lot in here, and I sent them home with my mother-in-law to Oklahoma when they were visiting last week. So this tomato is also volunteer. It is 5 feet tall. And it's growing beautiful. And it looks like a cherry tomato as well. Look at all that fruit. Oh, and look at the size of these leaves. And it's so green. It's so green, you guys. I'm just amazed how the garden is doing this year. And I don't see, do I have fruits in this tomato yet? I'm curious to see what kind is it. Yeah, there's some here. I don't know, maybe it's some kind of cherry tomato as well, but it looks a little bigger. Looks a little bigger. Rounded. We'll see what they are. There's a lot of bloom as well, and the leaves is just so green. Bell peppers are doing good. Let's go underneath here. It's got lots of fruits there, so I can't wait to harvest this guy. This was left over from last year. It wasn't sure if it wants to grow or not, but it finally made it through this year. Oh, guess what, you guys? Some more volunteer tomatoes, volunteer cherry tomatoes. This one might be the heirloom. I think this one might be like the green or purplish, not green, purplish or reddish looking tomato. You can see that staining up on top. I think it's either gonna turn like purple or like reddish color in there. I don't know. We'll see when I start harvesting. But it's got a lot of fruit down there. Can you guys see? There's so much. Here's some more. So these are all volunteered. I did not plant any of them, but I'm really excited. I definitely welcome them. So, and it's just going crazy, growing wild over here, you guys. You can't tell anymore, but I have a bitter man. Oh, I just snapped this guy. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it to see if it's gonna make it. Nope, it's not gonna make it anymore. The chicken will eat it. Anyways, this one is my bitter melon, and it's starting to fruit there. There's a few of them around here, so there's another one. So I'm excited about that. So down here, you guys, underneath all these tomatoes, I hope they'll still continue to grow, are my carrots. They're doing really good. It looks pretty good size. So, and there's a few of them down there. So they're doing well. I have a cucumber down there. It's not getting a lot of sun, so I think it's gonna be gone. This one is zucchini. If I can go in there and find out if I have some fruit to harvest or vegetable, I guess. If there's a zucchini there is. I see zucchini. So let's see if I can grab some. Then we'll do that today as well. This is my parsley or celery. It's just bloomed like crazy, and it is also about 5 feet tall. It's growing wild. That's okay. I'm just gonna keep it and let it go to seeds. This is a ton of seeds, so but it's liking it here in the garden, so I'm just gonna leave it. Some more bitter melon here. Tomatoes. I don't know if I can get in there and get those zucchini anymore. This is why I call myself a lazy gardener. I plant all this, now I can't get to them because these tomatoes are just growing like crazy. This is a cucumber. It's got fruit there, a little baby one, but I hope I won't have any trouble getting to them when it's time to harvest them. So more cherry tomato, and look here, you guys, more cherry tomato, volunteer cherry tomato. I've been picking on some of these on a daily basis. Look at that. Look at that. Why would you not want to let this guy grow? Why would you want to kill him? They're volunteer. Why should I kill them? They're just, oh my goodness, look. There's a ton of them down there. So, I'm just gonna leave them. They're getting ready to really pick. Here's one ready. Guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this one too. This is what I do in my garden, you guys. I go back out here early in the morning, check to see how my garden is doing. Especially this cherry tomato. So sweet. Anytime I see a ripe one, they just never make it in the house. I just really enjoy them out here. It's so good. So down here, I have more volunteer tomato. It's got fruit. So, just gonna leave them. It's gonna leave them. It's got lots of fruit. Beautiful. Can you see those guys right there, guy? They're beautiful. There's some more over there. Let's see. You see them? Yeah. There they are. There's some more back there, so I have to just let them be. I'm not gonna bother them. I'm just gonna let them grow. See, look at this guy. This guy is gonna be beautiful. I had bought a package of like cherry or snacking tomatoes, and they come with some yellow colors, some like purplish color, of course red. Some are I want to say still green. Some more tomatoes. Okay guys, this video is literally a tomato video, I have to say, not a garden, because there's just too much tomato. But anyways, so I had bought a package of those mixed snacking tomatoes, and I think the one that went bad, I just kind of threw in my compost bin, and I guess the worm just never got to the seeds. So here they are. They're just growing in the garden. Excuse me guys, I'm so stuffy. Anyways, this is what my garden looked like. It is insane, but I love it. It's nothing but green. Nothing but green. So I'm just letting whatever grow in there grow. Nothing but green. And then of course over here, tomatoes, they're ready to be picked. So yep, so this is what my garden looked like. It is now what, June 11th. It is growing so nicely. I am so pleased, and just so excited. Had done much on it, making sure it's watered. Majority of the fertilizing is done with my chicken, because that's all I use, my compost being chicken and the worm. So anyways, this is what my garden look like right now, guys. There's the tomatoes. It's crazy how much it's growing. Yep, I'm gonna harvest those green beans, the cucumber, and grab that zucchini. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a while. I appreciate you all sticking around, and I hope that you enjoyed the walkthrough of my garden, and until we chat with you again on my next video, y'all take care. God bless. Bye bye.